equation 4x square minus 4a minus 12x plus 8 is equal to 0, and we are told that both the roots of this quadratic equation are rational. We are also told that a is an integer, and we are asked to find out the sum of all the values that a can take. If you're looking at the quadratic equation, all the terms, all the coefficients are multiples of 4. So let us divide the entire equation by 4. So the given equation is 4x square minus 4a minus 12 into x plus 8 is equal to 0. If you divide everything by 4, you are going to get the quadratic equation as x square minus a minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. We are told that a is an integer and all the roots of this quadratic equation, that is both the roots, are rational. What are the roots of a quadratic equation which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0? This will have two roots and they will be minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This will be one root. And the second root is minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. These are the two roots of the given quadratic equation. In this particular case, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus of a minus 3, and c is equal to 2. So if you want both the roots to be rational numbers, you want b square minus 4ac to be a perfect square, because you have square root involved in that, and if it is not a perfect square, then the roots will be irrational. Now what is the value of b square minus 4ac over here? It will be a minus 3 whole square minus 8. You want this to be a perfect square. Let us assume that this is a perfect square which is of the form k, where k is a perfect square. Then the value of a minus 3 whole square is equal to k plus 8. Note that k plus 8 is equal to a minus 3 whole square. So k plus 8 is also a perfect square. Because a is an integer, a minus 3 whole square minus 8 will also be an integer, and a minus 3 whole square will also be an integer. So you have two perfect squares which differ by exactly equal to 8. Which are those two perfect squares? Let us note down all the perfect squares and then we will be able to easily identify which two perfect squares they are. The smallest perfect square is 0. This is equal to 0 square. Then you have 1, which is 1 square. Then you have 4, which is 3 square. Then you have 9, which is 3 square. Then 16, which is 4 square, and then 25. From here on, the difference between two consecutive perfect squares will be 9 or greater, so you can ignore all of the above perfect squares. Amongst these numbers, which are the two numbers which differ by exactly 8? There will be only two of them, and they are 1 and 9. What this would imply is that a minus 3 whole square is equal to, so the value of k has to equal 1, and the value of k plus 8 has to equal 9. So a minus 3 whole square has to equal 9. So the value of a minus 3 is either equal to 3 or a minus 3 is equal to minus 3. These are the two possibilities. So the value of a will be either equal to 6 or the value of a will be equal to 0. So the sum of both the roots, both the possible values of a will be equal to 6 plus 0, which is equal to 6.